I paid $1 for it. You can't beat that.
You know, everything's half price today. And I'm like, what? So I had my hands so filled, I couldn't even pick up my camera.
I'm at a brand new thrift store today. Well, it's brand new to me. One of my viewers here on YouTube recommended that I come. She said, it is amazing. You're going to love it. So I took the hour trip to get here today. I just got here. It is called ACTS, Atlantic Community Thrift Store. I'll show you around probably as much as I can. It looks very busy in here, so I'm going to do the best I can.
So there's that building back there just in front of the parking lot when I got here. But then there's this other building. I see the area for donations, a lot of activity in there. And I think there's an entrance. Yep, I just saw the sign. So we're going inside. All right, I just took my load out to the car, and while I was in there just browsing around, couldn't believe some of the deals I was seeing. One of the other customers, one of the other shoppers said, you know, everything's half price today. And I'm like, what? So I had my hands so filled, I couldn't even pick up my camera. Like, I couldn't even hold it. And I had to have people, other customers were helping me carry stuff up to the cashier. It was so funny. Anyway, that chair, I'm gonna go back and look at that again. I'm really thinking hard about that chair. The hardest thing is to just walk away. Like, walk away. Just keep walking. Keep walking, get in the truck, start it up, walk away. Walk away. Just keep on walking away. Here's the thing. If you are not, well, at least for me, now it might be different for you, but if I'm not completely convinced of an item, even if it's only $10 and then half price, because that chair was $10 and then half price. It was $5. I really gave it a good inspection. The arms where you would put your hands are very worn and tattered. The corners, like where people would walk by and touch the chair as they walked, were also very worn. The cushion itself is not foam, and I do know something about upholstery. I've upholstered quite a few pieces over the years, including a very vintage and antique settee that I did years ago. But on that cushion, they're made in a way almost like with a spring construction, and to reupholster that, wow, that would be quite an undertaking. And I couldn't even zipper off the cover to clean it, and that was a big concern. Like, I could really thoroughly clean the rest of it. The underside, that dust cover that goes on the underside, it's called cambric. You can unstaple that, clean it out from underneath really well, and then put new cambric on the back, on the underside, and that's all fine. But the cushion, like, I just couldn't get myself past that cushion. And anyway, there was only one chair. If there had been a pair, they would be in the back of my truck right now regardless. But I wasn't 100% sold on that single chair, so I just had to walk away. I'm a little spoiled after being at that
thrift store that I was just at where everything was half price and the prices were so amazing. Plus then I found out that they were half price. So I go to my local Goodwill. Where is it? I go to my local Goodwill and all of a sudden those prices seemed ridiculously high. Now, it's probably because in my mind I'm comparing it to that other store. But anyway, I picked up some items and I thought there's no way I'm paying that price. There is just no way. But I did see 2 items that I picked up. You saw me pick them up. And then I got up to the counter and it was Senior Citizen Day. So I got my discount. That made me feel better. I think I spent $4.20 on those 2 items. And I went to pull my money out. And I had a little incident with one of those items. So I'm gonna have to fix it. It's about a week after I went thrifting. We spent time with family. All that's so important to do. And anyway, let me show you what I got that day. Now there are 2 items I can't show you because while I was away with family, I gave the things away. That's kind of what I do. I'll remind you of those 2 items here towards the end, so hang tight. In the meantime, let me show you what I got. First up, I got this silver tray. I love these chafing dishes. They would have had a glass insert, and almost always the glass insert is missing, but I still think the silver pieces are beautiful. I will be making this over in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe. I don't want you to miss the makeovers. But first off, it started off to be only $2, but this was at that half price store, so I paid $1 for this really pretty round silver chafing dish. It's probably not real silver, probably silver plated, but they're usually in a rectangle shape. I don't think I've ever seen a round one, so I knew this one was pretty unique. Can you see this? You can probably hardly even see it. It's that wire cone-shaped frame thing. It was probably used to make a DIY Christmas tree of some sort. It was 50 cents, so I got it for 25 cents. And I have a plan for this out in my garden shed. I didn't get this while I was out thrifting, but my husband did while he was at the auction, and I can't remember if I showed it to you, so I thought I would just pop it in here. It's this little brass lantern with glass surround all the way around. It's gonna hold a little candle. I think I showed this to you, I'm not sure. Anyway, we're gonna get this cleaned up. Isn't it just the cutest little thing? While I was in the silver department of that half price store, I came across this pair. They were $6, which is quite a deal, but of course I paid $3 for them. Salt and pepper shakers, super cute. I don't know how to tell the difference between the 2. I haven't even taken off the tape yet. If you know the way to tell the difference between a salt and pepper shaker that are not labeled, please let me know. Are you seeing something here that would differentiate the 2? I don't see it. Underneath, fill the salt. All you have to do is unscrew the lid, salt and pepper. So I'll be cleaning these really well, and these are gonna be on my kitchen island. I mean, for $3, aren't they so pretty? I got 2 of these frames, and this was such a deal. They were $6 each, so I paid $3. You can see the price there. Look at the pretty color of this frame. It's already pretty. I don't know that I'm gonna have to do too much. I will be adding new art to these in my next makeovers video, so stay tuned. And I'll also be doing a bedroom refresh of our other spare bedroom, and that will include both of these frames once I get the art. Stay tuned for that, because it's a great way to get free vintage art. Just an unbelievable deal. Here are the tags on it. You can see it's from Woolrich. It's ducked down with cotton fill. Really nice. The quality of this, can you hear that? Just so nice. It's a duvet insert. I already have a duvet cover that I bought last year sometime, a linen one, and I shared that with you here on YouTube. It's going to go right over top of this in that spare bedroom refresh. Another item that I got was this white shirt. I think it wound up being only $1. It was $2, marked down to half price. Super pretty, just a cotton shirt. It's by Land's End. It has this nice little stripe in it. I like wearing just a white button-up shirt. It's 100% cotton, so I love natural fibers, and I just love this shirt. Now you'll notice I never seem to buckle or button these because my arms are a little longer than for most shirts, but this with a pair of jeans is just such a nice look. I really do enjoy this. I paid $1 for it. You can't beat that. The other 2 items that I thrifted were both ironstone. One was a really pretty round platter with handles on it, and the crackling and grazing was just amazing, and the other was a white ironstone ironstone pitcher that did not have a stamp on the underside, but I'm pretty sure that it was ironstone. Those two items I gave to one of my daughters. She's a big ironstone collector, and I knew that she would love it. Now the plate, I think I paid, it was $1, and I think I paid 50 cents. Oh no, I got those at Goodwill. I didn't get those two pieces at the half price store that I was at. I got them at the Goodwill when at the very end of my shopping day. So the plate, I think it was 99 cents. That was a great deal. Thrilled with that. And then the pitcher was $4.99, and I was happy with paying $5 for that pitcher. It was really great. So I got up to the front. I think I mentioned this already. I got up to the counter to pay for these items, and I let them know that it was Senior Citizen Day, or I asked if it was Senior Citizen Day and that I'm a senior citizen, so I got my discount, which put it down to half price. So those two items, I only paid $4.20. That's what it was. Well, I reached to get my wallet, and I accidentally hit the handle of that pitcher on the side of the machine where you run your card, and it just tipped off a little bit of that beautiful handle. Well, I collected it up, put it in my wallet, bought it anyway, took it back, and then I let my daughter know when she got it. I said, I'm sorry, but I broke some of this. And she said, Mom, it's no problem. I'm going to crazy glue it on, and you'll never know. She said, I glue so many ironstone pieces, especially if they're decorative. You don't need to have them perfect. So that's what she did. I'm gonna try to pop in a picture. No promises here. I gotta get a hold of her and see if she can send me a picture of that. That same daughter also has the plate, and she's really enjoying it in a display in her kitchen. If you enjoyed watching this video, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and tap that thumbs up. Click subscribe while you're there, because I'll be sharing that bedroom refresh with some of the items that you saw today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.